Hey guys, if you like the Dirt Block, consider becoming a member at humanechoes.com. Members get exclusive access to the awesome bonus podcast. A whole hour of comedy and wacky insight with Al, Joe, and Tony. Click the link in the description to find out more.
Bop.
Bop.
Bop. Really got to figure out how to make a Batman symbol.
Wow. Nope.
Was that a perfect Batman?
It was not even close. I'm
I think the best way
experimenting.
is to make a Batman. I think you have to draw a Batman and then
I need
play
to
it
break the-
somehow. There's gotta be a way to, like... Rather than just haphazardly hoping you stumble onto the Batman symbol by making noises.
Well, I assumed it would, like, you would just have to modulate your voice loud enough to go around in the Batman symbol.
I
Right?
guess? Do you feel like you're honing in on it?
I was getting closer to something that looked like a Batman symbol.
Wasn't it Aphex Twin that made it so that there were a bunch of hidden messages in the heat mapping of their songs?
Was it?
Like faces would randomly burst out at you and stuff if you were watching the
That's
heat.
pretty sweet.
And that was back
Who's
in the
that?
days whenever everybody was doing like the Windows Media Player visualizers while they were listening to music. So you'd just be like really, really tired listening to some music, and then all of a sudden this fiery face would appear out of nowhere. It's awesome.
Man, it would be nice if I could find some dirt somewhere.
Tons of it here.
Be nice if you had a shovel. There's like 16.
Oh, right, I don't even have a shovel.
There's like 16 breastplates in the box too, if you want to try to like survive a little bit.
Yes.
Where did those come from? Why do we have 16
The
breastplates?
courtesy of Shift.
I assume it's me.
Oh yeah. I think it was fairly further in when you actually said, alright, I'm not gonna... You actually said one of the times, I'm not gonna hit shift and make everything by accident. And then, sure enough,
Lo
5
and
seconds
behold.
later, so... Oh! I hit shift and made everything by accident. Astounding.
I'm gonna put on some of this shiny armor. That's apparently stolen from some skeletons or something.
Yeah, we've pillaged a lot.
Probably not great.
Oh,
I've got some flint and steel. I've got a hoe here. How about a hoe? You think I could mine a lot of dirt with a hoe?
Probably
well, it
not.
depends on how well you tell her to.
Ho! Not in that sense, but in the declarative sense.
Joe's not making sense today.
Shh.
Joe is still on the plague block,
Yes. I'm
and
on
yet
the
he
plague
is still
block.
mining more dirt than Al.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And charcoal and experience. The experience block.
That'd be a little bit harder.
Would be interesting.
Just get a bunch of like a glowing wool, make balls in the air.
It's so hard to make circles in this game. Unless
Yeah, I
you're on
always
a
try and I always
massive
regret it.
scale.
It's
You
like,
have to
why
make
do I
the
do
scale
this to myself?
so large.
That's raw chicken. Probably don't need that. Was there? There was not a shovel in that box.
Eat it. Eat it.
Hey, there's some arrows. I'll grab
I'll just
those.
burn through this shovel. I made it at the beginning of the last dirt block. That's how much dirt I've dug. Al almost has a shovel.
Wow. I'm gonna grab this lead.
Yellow sheep, if you're not careful, you're going to get pushed off the dirt block like your brethren.
How many sheep do we have left on the dirt
I think
block?
it's just this one that's always on my stairs.
He likes them.
We're gonna run out of them. That's kind of a sad.
Oh, we can always
Um,
breed more mutton.
I don't know if it's sad, considering there are plenty of times when you savagely murdered them.
Yeah, but that was a whole episode where you're like, I'm gonna go get some sheep.
Yes. And then you savagely murdered them.
Yeah, we can't even breed sheep up here right now
Why not?
because it's just a solo sheep. You need two sheeps to tango.
I feel like it was Tony that did more of the savage
There was
murder.
plenty of you murdering.
Well, we brought,
obviously,
if
of
you guys
course,
remember
Tony
right, we
murdered the
brought
sheep.
My
animals
murder
up
wasn't
there.
savage though. Listen, let's not.
We brought sheep and stuff up here so that there would be more things to absorb
That was the
arrows from
theory way
skeletons
back
because
in
we were
like
dying too
way
often.
back in Dirt Block like 5. I don't think that panned out the way we thought it would. Well, they were nice to have around. While they lasted.
And there were all those chickens on the ledges.
Well, every little ledge has a chicken on it.
That's a Human Echoes
It is.
promise.
It's a promise of a better future. Of a better tomorrow today.
Yes, one
I'm looking for this creeper.
one with bigger walls.
Do I have to go up the stairs to see it?
What?
The creeper.
The wooden stairs?
Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
He just popped into frame. I wonder if I can see him from the top of this. He's just like peeking over like, what's up, guys? How's it going over there? I can't walk through these trees. I want to give everybody a warm hug.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. I can never find my way back into this door. Also, some smarty pants.
The stairs have another full layer on, so now it's like I'm at the top of the dirt block, and it's 3 full layers going to from left to right. Done. Someone put an obsidian block up here
Poodles.
on the corner of the dirt block.
In the dirt block?
Yeah, it's been replaced.
Who did that?
Sabotage.
I can never find the damn door coming in from the Eye of Sauron.
Why are there so many creepers? I cannot deal with this.
Not put a door up?
We all stayed logged in for when the day was. Remember at the end of the last episode we talked about how it was going to be day?
Mm-hmm.
And then we logged out and we did all our recording things and somebody was still logged in for all that time because now it's night again.
Yeah, it was me because I was like, oh, if I log out, then my screen goes all trippy.
Well, that's a good point.
I want it to
Whoever
be
wrote that.
daytime at some point.
What's up?
Outside of the door coming in from the... I don't know what direction. It says, Dear mobs, if this door is locked, climb over this block. And then there's just a straight path into the... It's like we build a door with a frame around it and then nothing else. I'm going to cover that up. So that it isn't a death trap.
I have no reason not to punch those glowing things right now.
I mean...
Other than having to rebuild the door or the gate.
I'm the one who built it in the first place. I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it?
I think what's probably going to happen... Yeah, we need alternate angles if you're going to do that.
I'm not. Maybe that could be like a celebratory thing after we finish the dirt block.
We accidentally blow up a chunk of the dirt block. Or not so
Are you
much
throwing
accidentally.
frog flesh at me? I don't need that. I don't need that in my life right now. Oops, I accidentally placed the block.
Ooh, it is a long way to get up this.
What happened?
What?
I was all of a sudden on fire.
I'm nowhere near you.
I'm on top of the dirt block.
I was just standing there.
What?
Hi, snowman.
Yeah, blame the snowman.
How are you shooting
Well, he's
flaming
just
arrows at
looking out the
me?
window. Hi,
He on
chicken.
fire all the time.
Oh, you're shooting at this creeper.
This chicken is great. This is my favorite. That's my favorite chicken.
There are many chickens, but this one is mine.
Did you guys see that trailer for Hacksaw Ridge?
asked
At
us
least
that, like,
every
every day for
product
3
we make,
days
he
now.
asks that now.
But have you seen it?
I haven't.
No.
Okay, well then I'm gonna keep asking until the answer is yes.
I can't. What is it? A shark that ate a hacksaw and turned into a zombie?
It's a
There kind of is a shark that looks like that.
What?
it's a war film about a guy who was not a conscientious objector because he signed up, but he was like, I'm not gonna shoot people. And they're like, here's a
Did you
gun.
guys-
And he's like, nah.
Did you blow those up, Al?
What?
You blew those up, didn't you?
Blew what up?
They're not here anymore. The
Well, that's probably what happened.
I did not touch them.
the obsidian things.
Can't go anywhere off of the path, but I didn't touch them.
They're
They
gone.
blew up.
Why?
They blew up. That's why you were on
Joe was
fire.
there.
I was up at the dirt block by the time that happened. I was climbing the stairs.
That could be why I was on fire, but I don't know if that would catch you. Would that catch you on fire for real?
I
it would
don't
just
know. I've
hurt
never
you.
blown one
I
up.
don't know
They're
how
too
they blew up.
valuable.
I didn't do it.
I found 2 more of them in a box here, though, so I'm going to replace
They're
them.
too valuable. Oh, we have 2 more. Never mind.
These.
Oh, all of those disappeared. I think something glitched out. They might be invisible, so be careful whenever you punch in this area.
Just wait.
There might be invisible bombs now.
Damn it, that's my air punching
I was
zone.
invisible.
Where else am I going to just randomly throw punches around?
There's got to be
I
a
don't know,
place
you
I
can
can
start
dig
throwing
some
poison
dirt.
potatoes.
It has to exist. Come on.
They're still there for me, Tony.
They are not there for
I
me.
just shot.
They're not going to be there for you, Tony.
What the hell? Oh. You are invisible.
I'm invisible. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna log back in real quick.
Zombie, 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 zombie.
That was the hit song "Zombie" by Albert Berg.
You thought it was from the Cranberries, but no.
That was my favorite part of the
Albert
Sharknado 4 trailer. Was the lounge singer singing the Sharknado song. Go, 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 go.
What was your favorite part of the Sharknado 4 trailer, Tony?
I didn't see it
Of course.
because I'm feel really bad about myself and humanity. We already covered this on today's show. There's some darkness there. Hey,
You're on the Today Show? Yeah, that
the
certainly
podcast
got
came out
dark
today.
real quick. Good God, man. They just wrote a screenplay. I understand you don't like the screenplay, but there's it sort of doesn't. That's, yeah. It went places.
so,
Vaguely cartoony places, too. I don't know how they were fitting the shotgun into their mouth that far.
it just takes effort.
That's a great out of context quote. How did they fit their shotgun in their mouth that far? This and more is just a unique brand of hilarity brought to you by the Human Echoes podcast. Subscribe today.
No, 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 no. Gotta get away from the Sharknado.
Not Sharkano. We don't have to get away from it.
I would like to get away from that, too. Is that not allowed?
No, it's not. Everybody needs to get closer to Sharkano.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, man. Creeper blew me back into another creeper. Skeleton shooting at me. Why is there no place I can dig any dirt? Ah! Run! I'm gonna die!
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
die.
no, no, no.
Die.
Gotta get away from the Sharknado. Well, Tony's steps are certainly growing a lot, and my higher end of the dirt block is just moving right along. This part over here, for some reason,
How do you guys
Well,
not
we
die?
usually don't
that
panic
much.
whenever we see a single monster. We usually don't fight it with chicken, and we're
were-
usually
I got-
wearing armor.
I got blown up by a creeper back into another creeper who I ran away from into a skeleton. I don't know what single mobs you're seeing, but my mobs are polygamists, okay?
So which one do you think is on top and bottom, like with creepers?
They're like an
Do
ant
you think
farm
like a
down
creeper
here.
mounts the skeleton, or do you think
It's
it's
like
the other
the
way around?
queen.
I don't have any idea at all. I don't want to think. I don't know. I'm not engaging with that question.
Oh, good.
I just feel like
I
the
made the
spider
zombie and
probably
the
just sits
skeleton
on the
fight.
wall and watches.
It would be nice if there was like a giant spider spawn. Although I guess they are pretty giant. Never mind. That'd be lame. There's like an even bigger one. Like the one in Kong Skull Island trailer.
There's a spider in
I
that?
don't know if it's actually like a spider or
Yeah.
just some really long-legged beast. Because I think I only counted 6 legs.
Where?
It's
Where
like
is- I didn't
walking
see
over the
that.
top of them.
It just shows up above
like in
them.
the mist.
They're like there's a shot of them up, like above them, and you see the like this thing with legs all coming together, and they're not even looking at it.
Hmm.
Like you see it, but they aren't seeing it at the
The
time.
gorilla?
No. It's the really thin. It looks like a spider, but with 6 legs.
But it
So
looks
not
like a daddy
spider,
long
but
legs,
you know,
basically. But the size of, like,
it looks only
a
daddy long legs have
10-story
10
building.
legs.
No, I don't remember that shot.
I realize that you don't, but it was
but
in
you know
the
that's the
trailer.
thing about spiders. It's not a good thing.
Yeah. Although, I don't know.
There's also the that great racking shot from the helicopter to the dragonfly, which makes you feel like, is that dragonfly huge, or I don't know. It's a great, just sort of beautiful little moment where the dragonfly is in the foreground, and then the focus shifts, and like the helicopter that was in focus is out of focus now, and the dragonfly is in focus, but like the same size as the helicopter.
See
I don't know how
how
to
Jackson
describe it.
sticks
It's
all these
closer to the camera.
dragonflies on his
It's like-
helicopter.
Yeah. You know he's gonna get killed saying that man is the real king line, right?
Probably.
Man is the real king.
Man is the
Spoilers.
real king. Bow, bow, bow. I think that's
Right.
what is that what he says? That man is the real king? It's
Something
something
along
about
those lines.
that, yeah.
Because this island is somehow or other proof that we don't
Yes,
belong
because
here.
we're global warming.
It's got a monkey on it.
It's got a big monkey on it. We shouldn't be here.
Hello.
It's like Planet of the Sharks. It's a sequel to every Asylum movie ever because the problem is always global warming. And in Planet of the Sharks, it's finally like taken over and the world is covered in water.
Yes. I like how you managed to circle it back to Sharkana Week in every possible way, shape, and form.
Listen, that's where my brain is at right now.
We've known.
Why aren't you dying?
It's actually pretty rad production value. I mean, it's not easy to make, you know, a movie with like where everything is not what's the word? Like it just
Big?
floating on top of the water. So they actually have sets built of
I thought we were talking about this Skull Island.
No, we
No.
can't talk about good movies.
we just
Can't
talked
talk about
about
actual
it.
movies.
We just
For like 10... The share time that Skull Island has gotten in this conversation compared to Sharknado Week movies,
you're welcome
Very,
to continue
very skewed.
discussing.
I don't have the energy to try and out-talk you.
Tony, you're welcome to continue discussing.
And on the good days. Where is this blimp?
It's over there. Right there.
There was a zone in EverQuest back in the day called the
Oh,
Over
I see
There.
it. It's actually past the duck diving center.
Again, I don't know if that's exactly the same one that Richie built, or like it's a balloon, and he's talked about his blimp as something he's built. I think that's his. Or it might have been
Still the
somebody
best,
else's. If
the
you
best
built the
air
blimp,
vehicle on this server has to be that
So
747.
like and subscribe.
if they're already on our Realm server and they're not like if they didn't watch that would be weird.
Yes. There's apparently 3, I think I know what one of them is. 2 more large builds past the 747. Got all quiet for some reason.
I don't know anything about the 747. I'm gonna ride the skeleton though. Oh,
He's
I'm in
got
the wall.
bones for you.
Oh. My shovel broke. Man. Flew through that thing. Go back to civilization. Shovel.
All right. How do I? Okay. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Do I just click him with the lead? Oh no, I hit him. I didn't want to hit him. Is he gonna attack me? I just want. I've got the lead. How do I make the lead go on him?
Maybe he needs a saddle first. I don't know. Whoa! Oh. Hey! Whoa!
So
hey!
you saw Lights
What?
Out, right? You and Bradley. Did you
Yeah.
end up liking that?
Yeah. It was okay.
It was,
I didn't like it as much as
Sure.
I was led to believe that I would, but I
oh,
did
that's
like
not
it.
really a surprise. Didn't have sharks in it.
Right? Did you try right-clicking on him?
Yeah, I got on him when I right-click on him.
Interesting. There's another one.
More skeletal horses.
They're everywhere. Yeah, they're really not all that rare at all anymore. They're just everywhere. This forest is really well preserved. All the trees just hanging in the air.
Did you hear that they've approved a sequel?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. It's like I can't get into what I would think for what would happen in the sequel without major spoilers.
Yeah, it does kind of seem like it sort of like spits in the face of what happens at the end of Lights Out. Like, oh, by the way, even though incredibly important event happens, it turns out that didn't matter. So
Now I want to know.
more money.
There's no spoilers. Lights back out.
Lights out again.
I
Lights
mean, I
on.
guess they could do like
Lights on.
some sort of prequel story.
That would be more to my liking. I'm not usually a big prequel guy, but I would rather see a prequel or like maybe a different kind of thing or like explaining where that entity came from. I mean, they explained it a little
They
bit,
didn't
but
really explain it.
just
They gave
sort
it
of-
the
was-
like cursory. Well, this is what happened, and now it's here. Like it was
Yeah.
never like scientifically explained.
It's similar
style.
to what was the one with the tapes?
The one with Bagul, Sinister.
VHS.
No.
No, Sinister's the one with the tapes. No, the Sinister's the one with the
3K.
8mm film. And we were wondering where he got it developed.
That is true. No, the
VHS?
Samara comes from the,
Oh, the Ring.
comes from the TV. The Ring, yeah. Like she's just sort of like, well, yep, she's creepy. Has some weird powers. All right. Well, let's defeat her now. They never go into.
Do they?
What?
Did they defeat her?
I've
Never seen the ring.
I can't. I'm not trying to remember now. They come up with.
They find out a way for
there's
individuals to beat her, but it involves things that have to happen in a certain way that are not good. That's about all I can say.
By the way, I did hear that Ring 2 does follow the idea that we came up with in that podcast, Tony.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Which I thought I was pretty excited about.
I still need to see Ring 2. And Ringu.
I haven't watched it yet. I just I had somebody tell me. So I haven't seen it either. But apparently, like, it becomes this sort of... Lots of people have the tapes. Like, they just pass the tapes around. So there are whole tape clubs of people watching these tapes and passing them on.
So you can stay, because if you pass it on, it doesn't...
Before 7
hurt
days,
you.
right.
Yeah, so that's what it would become. Yeah.
Right.
Tell, like...
I thought you guys mentioned in that review how it wouldn't work in this modern era of YouTube and all. And I think that'd be awesome in the modern... It would basically be like Deadly Rickrolling.
Well, that is...
And it would be fantastic.
There's
a
an
lot of
XKCD
people that would get Deadly Rickrolled.
explores that. Where the guy says, you showed him the tape, and he's like, well, they wouldn't stop rickrolling me. But where would you go? Like, it would just be the apocalypse of Samara coming out of everybody's TV, and then, is that the end of the movie or the beginning?
I don't know.
Like, is it like
I just like
people
the
in
idea
the
of,
wasteland trying to find still working VCRs so they can keep copying the tapes and passing them around? Because that can get on
That's
board
like
with
MS.
that.
It'd be like in Waterworld, they're like, you got dirt, and it's like, you got VHS.
Yeah. Because we only have 7 days. That's kind of rough.
Right, and the power would go out after a while if everybody got attacked by her, but I don't like the idea of giving her that much power.
Where she just, like, multiplies.
Well, right, that she could come out of everybody's TV, but that's the only way you make that really interesting if you put it on YouTube. Because a VHS...
Well, you get to a point... What happens if she kills everyone who has watched?
Then she goes into hiding for a little bit. She takes a vacation.
Yeah, you get a concerted government... You get a totalitarian district?
They need to come up with like a Jason Goes to Hell thing where like they, you know, a bunch of like really heavily armed ex-military guys watch the tape, and then like 7 days later she comes out and they just blow her up.
Yeah.
Or you call Dan Aykroyd.
I never finished
Or you
watching
have
that
a-
movie, but holy crap is the beginning of that awesome. They even play into the trope where they have like a scantily clad lady like, you know, undressing in front of a mirror, and that's like their bait for Jason, and he shows up and she like runs through this forest or whatever, this big field, and then the military just pops up and just shoots him with a missile launcher.
Did it work?
Yeah.
went to hell.
Until the coroner for some reason eats his heart.
I mean,
Right.
that's pretty much what coroners do. That's why I'm getting cremated.
My friend Brantley, who is an expert on the film, he's like, I have no idea why that happens. I'm not entirely sure, but that's how Jason gets inside of him.
It's you know, they just needed that Jason 7 money.
It's bizarre.
It's the only one where Jason talks too, because apparently there's
That's also bizarre.
one of those like which one of you is it scenes, and you know, both people, you know, Jason's inside one of the people in the scene, and both of them speak. So that means that Jason had to talk. Total
Guess so.
cheating.
Agreed. That does seem like cheating. You should see Halloween.
I really
Okay.
should. I think I actually
Yeah, Viewer's
saw...
Choice Month is happening right now. Although I think
Yeah, but
nominations
that's-
are probably done with by the time this video comes out. If it's before the August 15th, you
Actually, I think
still have
that
time to get in your...
this one will come out just a couple days before that August 15th deadline. Because this comes out
If
on
it's
like a
before the August
Tuesday.
the 15th when you hear this in 2016, you should definitely go and put your nomination in. And if it's after, go and vote for the other people nominated. Vote for the movies, I mean.
No, the
Yeah.
people. Oh, that was the bottom of that. I understand now. Right.
We do not have any superdelegates,
True.
and Donald Trump is not running in our election.
Well,
I'm sure there's a movie
know
with
that.
Donald Trump in it that could make it in.
Do you think that... I bet you're right. I bet Donald Trump has appeared in a film at some point.
he's definitely in a Woody Allen movie. I forget which one, but he's makes an appearance. Because he was...
It's
New
bizarre
York
to
sort
me
of-
that we always assumed, right? Like the assumption of the internet era has been like, oh man, when like somebody from the internet, from the Facebook age, goes to run for president, that's just gonna be it because, there's so much information about them out there that they'll never be able to, they'll never be able to live it down. But Donald Trump is basically that.
It's
right?
the backlash against that. It's the idea that people are so tired of having to like watch everything they say and like that you're not allowed to be a real person anymore. That's a big part of the reason why he's even popular right now. Why he's
is he a real person though?
I mean, I've seen him.
Is that what real people?
I've seen him apply lipstick. I'm pretty sure real people do that. Like I've literally been in the same room with him.
No, I'm not asking it. I'm not questioning whether he exists. I'm saying, is he what you would call a real person, like one of us?
One of us. One of us. I think that his
as much as any person who runs for president is, I think.
Like, is
You have to be
Hillary
pretty
really
crazy
one
to
of
do that.
us? Like,
No,
she's a
clearly
woman.
robot.
but is she like a human
All
woman?
the skeletons. Why?
I'm not convinced she's a human woman.
She appears on Totally Not Robots quite a bit. She's made a few appearances there.
I'm trying to help you out, Al. If I hit you, I'm sorry.
There's a television show that I watch pretty frequently that makes reference of Hillary, and it's weird because it's like from the early 2000s for people, and I guess Donald Trump as well. Like you'll hear Donald Trump referenced. It's like, man, these people are still around, still doing things.
Who's gonna?
Yep. They're not like Samara. They don't go hide once they're finished.
They don't.
Assuming whoever wins this got 8 years, who would look weirder by the end of it? Because you're talking about a 74-year-old woman who's already melting pretty terribly.
Hillary's 74?
She's 74.
I think she's actually 70. I'm pretty sure
That's
she's.
a ridiculously good-looking 7-year-old.
Yeah,
woman.
but think about what 8
Yeah, I
years
agree.
of like office will do to that. Like,
I mean,
You realize
It's
that
pretty
Rush
crazy.
Limbaugh got in the biggest trouble for asking the question about Hillary's look after 8 years when she ran 8 years ago, right? Like, I'm just.
well, I'm
wanting to
just
let you
saying which
know-
one is going to be worse, Donald Trump or her? Like, which one is going to look less human by the end of it?
We could give them both like 4 years. They could split the difference.
Just be like, this is a test for humanity.
Nope, there's a
all
creeper.
out of your system now.
Yeah, before we're not allowed to talk about her in those ways anymore.
Once they bring in the
The YouTube death squads.
Oh, go! Okay.
525.
Now there's a skeleton
tons of
over
dirt on
there.
this side of the
Who
arena.
turned
My
the spawn
God.
box up to 8,000? I know it's a joke, but why?
We are on
I
hard.
want to lay some dirt on the dirt block, please.
I like how Al like treats this game like it's Dark Souls.
It is.
Yeah, I think part of the reason I don't die is because I just go after whatever's trying to kill me. I don't like try
Then
and
what
get
about
away
the other
anymore.
8 things that are next to the thing that are trying to kill you? What do you do with them?
Apparently they either really, really, really like you, or I mean, I have died before. I'm aware that it happens sometimes, but I can usually pick them off one by one. I use cover. I get behind trees if there's too many skeletons.
There
coming,
aren't any
and they're
trees
stupider
on the
than
dirt block. You won't let us put
on
any
the
up
dirt-
there.
Do you have dirt?
You can make walls. You can build a wall, Al.
No, I can't. I
allowed.
don't have time because I keep getting shot at.
Oh, look at this. Wow, just a wall of trees. I didn't realize they would do this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're going to build it themselves, Joe. The elves.
Let's pay for it or something? I don't even know what the joke is anymore.
The Ents are going to
cats.
pay for it.
The council. No, not the council of trees. What is
Council
it
of
called
Elrond.
in the swamp thing?
Oh.
It's something like it's a cooler word than council.
Well, crap.
After all that.
I just don't know how you avoid getting killed all the time, Joe.
I didn't even see that guy.
Al, I have a question about Squirrel Girl for you. Or at least the
All right, hit me.
casting.
Honing in on.
With the question.
What would you think of the girl from Stranger Things, the older sister of being Squirrel Girl?
I like the look. And she's okay in that. However, I do have questions about whether she's got enough experience as an actress since that was the very first thing that she acted in, and it would be difficult to
Her
go.
range could carry through to Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
She would also have to put on a little bit of weight to be Squirrel Girl, because like Squirrel Girl's not like super buff, but that girl is like twiggy.
Wait, which girl are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the older sister.
Oh, I thought. Okay, so
Not about
I
11.
don't-
Like 11 could be
No,
good.
no, not that girl. The older sister's friend. I saw somebody fan casting her as Squirrel Girl. I thought you were talking about.
I tweeted that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just nuts.
So when you said the
Okay.
girl from Stranger Things, I thought that you saw my tweet and were responding to that.
No.
Because the friend is not too thin to play Squirrel
Yeah,
Girl.
I'm talking about the main girl.
She's a very normal-looking human woman.
She would. I think that girl could
Well,
do
she's a
well
ginger.
too, but I was just turned off by her because she was playing the like mean Jersey girl type.
I didn't think she was she was playing the "Why are you being an
Sorry,
idiot?"
you said turned on wrong.
Yeah. She was like the sensible friend who, like, she was right every time. She's like, "Why are you staying? This is not you." And she's like,
Oh no,
wait, I'm gonna go get laid."
You're talking about the red-haired one. I was talking about the one in
Yes!
the
Jesus
car
Christ.
that was or like
What are you talking about?
the girlfriend
the guy
of
with the blue face,
the
guys.
girlfriend of the one jackass, like that was the friend of
Lee
Steve
Pace.
or whatever. Stranger Things,
The
everybody.
one girl in Stranger Things, you guys.
Lee Pace. It's to the
Yes,
left of
Lee
the arena.
Pace.
And starring, introducing Lee Pace. Yeah, no, she's okay. The friend of the older sister. For those of you who are still confused, the girl who
The redhead.
I don't want to spoil it. You know,
She's in the first, like
she's-
she's in there, like she's just the
she
redhead.
has some significant things happen to her. I saw a fan casting of her Squirrel Girl, and that's the type of face and the type of like body that I envision Squirrel Girl being in. But I do want somebody who is like, I don't know if she would be good enough to act as Squirrel Girl or not. I would love it if she did, though. If she was, that'd be cool.
I think I'm just like kind of obsessed with that show right now. I finally got to finish it. It's so good.
Whoa.
Yeah, you were fan casting everybody in it as Squirrel Girl. I can tell.
No, I had one person in mind.
The whole cast can't play Squirrel Girl, Tony.
I had one person
It's
in
like an
mind. You
anthology
were the one that took
series.
it to everyone else.
I only took it to one other person.
Also, it's hard for me to see her as anything because I hate that 80s look so much.
She could take the glasses off, Tony.
Oh, it's the hair,
That's all
it's
she'd have to
it's
do.
the jeans, it's all that stuff. It's weird.
That's what Squirrel Girl looks like.
Still, it's weird. It's 80s.
She
It's
has
retro.
that haircut.
I hate it.
Well, I'm
you really think
sorry.
Lee Pace could pull it off?
Don't stop trying to fan cast Squirrel Girl if you hate what she looks like.
Oh God. Well, there's a lot. Yeah.
I finally got like most of a layer on my side of the dirt block.
I know. I've watched.
Yay, Al.
I'm gonna finish
He's our
this up
man.
and we're gonna call it a day.
If he can't do it,
Lots of people
we'll
can.
just hire someone else.
Oh, some experience fell on me there.
Yeah, I was killing
that
some
was.
creepers up top.
Oh,
Right on the top of your head.
okay. Pop! Pop! Why? And that's
Holy
the dirt
shit,
block,
shot me
everybody.
sideways.
See, this time it didn't feel as bad because you weren't a diamond.
I was in
Yes.
gold.
You were in gold and we were covered. I might have burned down some rose bushes.
Send in your fan casting Squirrel Girl
Why?
exclusively from the cast of Stranger Things. We were only accepting suggestions from those people. Or the cast of Atomic Shark. We will accept the lovely lady from that movie as the
Party Girl 6 number 2.
Yep. And
Silence.
nominate for Viewer's Choice if you haven't done that already.
Oh, definitely do that. Man, I gotta think through my
You get 3.
I'm trying to stop this lava flow
Okay.
before it wrecks everything. All right, good.
what are no, if it's going downstairs it won't
stopped
stop. Tony, what are you doing? I'm just gonna watch.
I'm logging out.
Is your shield made of bricks? Or is
Yeah,
your
it's a
shield
brick wall.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I went through all the designs, so it's like, I like this one. All right, so eventually that lava will just fade into nothingness, and we'll have to get some more rose bushes. But I staved it.
With glass.
Yep.
I see.
So we can watch it. I didn't have any stone on me.
What were you doing that
I
caused
poured
this?
lava on Al.
I'm fogging off.